This is a podcast shot. I'm John Loomer. It is time to ditch the conspiracy theories. Let's go. So when I see this behavior from advertisers, it's a sign that they lack confidence. They lack confidence in their knowledge of how things work and their ability to find a solution. So conspiracy theories related to meta advertising take many forms. Examples: I'm getting terrible results right now, and so is everyone else. Or Meta's forcing audience expansion and Advantage Plus optimizations to take my money. Or this new feature or test that Meta's running right now is causing results to tank. Red alert, red alert. The common thread is that there's something Meta is doing or not doing that is hurting your results. It removes your personal responsibility, and it assumes this problem is affecting everyone and not just you. So look, there's a whole other topic about conspiracy theories. We're talking especially about meta advertising here, but there are many reasons that these conspiracy theories catch on. First of all, they're believable, or at least partially true, right? Because look, Meta can be buggy. Maybe the company hasn't been so trustworthy over the years. Advantage Plus optimizations sometimes can be counterproductive, depending on that optimization. But the main reason they catch on in advertising circles is that they give us someone we can blame. It provides some clarity. It's someone other than ourselves. We don't want to be the reason that we're not getting good results. That's an indictment on our ability to advertise. If we can't pinpoint the wrong thing we're doing, it must be Meta. So this stuff often catches on through social media with a simple question. My results are tanking right now, so something's wrong. Anyone else? Guess what? You are always going to get agreement. There will always be an audience willing to agree that something is wrong, that their results are tanking too, that it must be an issue with Meta. And then the conspiracy theories start flying. So what did Meta change recently? What is Meta testing? What was recently buggy? These must be the reasons. Now, there are a whole bunch of reasons why this approach is problematic. But the main reason I ignore them is that they are born of chaos and they invite more chaos. They're completely unproductive. For a conspiracy theory to have truth, it would mean that you have no control. So I encourage you to ignore the conspiracy theories that won't give you any resolution. Here's what I want you to do. Understand that you have nearly full control over your results. Now, that's sometimes scary. It doesn't mean that there's an easy solution to find better results. But it's an admission that when things aren't going well, that you're part of the problem. Ultimately, there's just so many things that we can change. And where do we start? This is also why it's so important to understand how things work and to have a simplified approach so you're not chasing around a million different things that you can do. If you need a little bit more background there about how to approach this and understanding really how these things work, make sure to listen to the last episode. So if things aren't going well, and honestly, even when things are going well, understand that your results are most impacted by things you can do something about. So your ad copy, ad creative and format, your offer, which is often probably most critical, but also the landing page. Where are you sending people to? Is that a complete mess? Is it unprofessional? Is it broken? Does it load too slowly? And even the product itself. Maybe people just don't want this thing. Maybe it's a flop, no matter how you spin it. So all those things can be good and bad, right? You can get amazing results because you've nailed those things. Or maybe you're getting bad results because one or more of those things is an issue that you can improve upon. You could take a completely hands-off and simplified approach, implementing most of the Advantage Plus optimizations, if not all, and you could limit your campaigns and ad sets, and yet you'll still have a lot of potential reasons for your performance if it's not going the way that you want. It's not necessarily because of Meta. And honestly, if the problem is that you can't trust Meta, you probably should not be advertising with Meta. So once you accept this responsibility and you push away the chaos of these conspiracy theories, the difference is enormous. Everything then is within your control. You can do something about it and take pride in the results that you get. You may know by now that I'm a bit of a content creation machine. All right, so it's the blog posts, it's the short form videos, it's the podcast episodes. If you were to subscribe to each of those individual things, which you could potentially get an email from me every single day. And for some people, they welcome that, and they do that, and I appreciate them a whole lot. But you may be one of those people who doesn't like getting 6-7 emails from me every single week, and you're like, okay, enough, John. What you really need is a recap, a weekly recap that goes out once per week with a summary of everything that I published, links to those things, and then you're all caught up. Well, guess what? I've got exactly that. And I've created a weekly recap subscription just for people like you. So to subscribe to these weekly recaps, just go to johnloomer.com/weekly-recaps. Thanks so much for joining me again today. Until next time, do awesome things. I'm out.